2 out of 3 employees are not engaged. Gallup put out a survey earlier this year, and they measured employee engagement. They've noticed a steady decline from 2020 to 2022. In 2020, 36% of us were engaged, just 36%. And as we get to 2022 here, we dropped another 4%. I think this is appalling. I mean, think about it. Maybe you're a manager and you're thinking, gosh, only 1 in 3 of my employees is engaged. Imagine the impact on productivity, on personal health and well-being, right? To work in a job that you're not engaged in. One of the factors, one of the statements that was measured to help come up with this score was the opportunity to do what I do best every day. That was one of the biggest declining items in the survey from 2021 to 2022. So this means that you go into the office and you feel like you can probably do more. You could have a bigger contribution. They could get the best of you, but they're not. A lot of times we think, gosh, I could do more and I just can't figure out how to do that in this system. Or they don't want my best work, or whatever your flavor is. But I'm here to share with you that you can do what you do best every day. You can do work that you love every day. So if this is you, if you are that person sitting out there thinking, I don't feel fulfilled and engaged in the work I do, and you want to do something about that, you want to shift that, I want you to reach out. For a lot of us, the pandemic and COVID had us face some really big things, even as big as death. And when we face something like that, we often get down to sort of brass tacks. What's really important to us? What matters most in our lives? How do we want to spend our time, however much time we have left? And so that felt really critical in the peak of the pandemic. And you might have felt really engaged to do something about it at that point. Like, I'm just revved up and I want to make a change. And as time goes on, those feelings start to dissipate a little. And it feels like, it's okay to just go back to the status quo. It's okay not to love my work or how I spend all of these hours. I don't think that's acceptable. You don't have to accept a job that is not lighting you up at least some amount of time every single day. You make significant trade-offs with your time to put your energy into that job. So let's make it something that you love. Let's make your work something that really lights you up. If this is you, because I know that you've got a fire inside of you to do great things and to create and contribute in great ways. If this is you, reach out to me. Let's talk about how you can create work that you love, and you cannot be part of that 2 out of 3 people that are not engaged in your work.